Makes me feel miserable. You know, they schedule that game because, or you didn't get national television. ESPN came to both of the boys and said they would televise the game if they agreed to play. Well, I have a policy, and both the boys know this, that I don't ever schedule any former assistant coach or any former player who's now on a coach's staff. I just shy away from that unless we play in the NCAA tournament. Well, Sean's smart in that he thought that he would have James on and Kenny Cooper back on the team this year, and also ORU lost their two best players from a year ago. So it didn't look like that there had been any doubt that OSU would be the favorite. Well, they're not a favorite now. I'd say I've seen both teams play, and I'd say it's a toss-up. So it ought to be a great basketball game for the fans. I'll tell you how serious it is. Their mother is not going to the game, and she's not going to suffer, which both she and I will suffer, but I have to go because they're going to induct me into the All-College Hall of Fame at halftime, so I have to be there. Otherwise, I would be at home holding hands with Patsy. Well, I think any parent, whether their child is in the band or the glee club or a dancer or any activity or athletics, they want their child to do well. So, you know, when you go to a game, you sit up there in the stands and you're helpless. You can't do anything. So now all of a sudden you got two children out there competing against each other. So, like I said, it'll be a tough situation for me and certainly for her, even though she's going to be at home. Well, it was very competitive, but always a healthy rivalry. And I think Sean won 90% of the time. I mean, Scott would slip in there and beat him once in a while when they played one-on-one. But I think Scott always kind of looked up to Sean and patterned himself a little bit after Sean. And I know Sean was always willing to help him any way he could. So it was a healthy relationship. Certainly when they played against each other, there was competition, but nothing ever led to a fight or a scuffle or anything like that. I think when the game's over, they'll be relieved that it's over, and I would be very surprised if they ever play against each other again unless it's in the NCAA tournament.